If you've been curious how or why to use tuning forks to find emotional wounds in the body, this is the video for you. So in this video, in a very practical, easy way, I'm going to help you understand how we can be using tuning forks to identify old wounds, old emotional wounds in the body, and how they're effective in helping them at all. So here's the way that I like to explain it, in two different ways. So if you've ever been to that middle school band concert and you get there early to get your seat, but you have the privilege of listening to the band come into tune with the teacher, that sometimes can be a painful process. But what's happening is the main instrument is ringing out a master frequency. Say it's A, okay? They're ringing out A so that all the students can come and get in agreement with that frequency, so that the songs that they play that night could be beautifully heard, not out of tune. In essence, that is what's happening with tuning forks. So I am personally using the 9 Solfeggio tuning forks. Okay, these are scientifically proven to have positive physical and emotional effects on the body. Again, like and subscribe to this channel so that you can stay connected to each video I release in this series, so that you can understand the entire process. I'll be sharing with you about the Solfeggio tuning forks. So again, if I'm ringing out a master frequency, okay, and I'm running the tuning fork near your body, I can identify when this is ringing a sound and your body is saying something different. The goal is just like that band concert, is to keep ringing this frequency until your body releases its agenda and comes into a peaceful connection with this frequency. Ultimately, that's how you can use tuning forks to identify what's happening in the body. Does it take some training? Does it take some experience? Absolutely. Again, I will be posting all of that information in this series. The other significance to using a tuning forks and how it's effective to help emotional wounds be released from the body is kidney stones. I have had several kidney stones in the past several years. The first time I had one, I had no idea what was happening. I did end up going to the hospital, but I refused any medical attention. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't dying because it was so painful. It was tough to pass that kidney stone. The second time I got one, I knew exactly what was happening, and I did not refuse medication. So I got all relaxed and was able to pass that kidney stone under medication. Sometimes your kidney stone is so large, and this may have been an old school way of doing it, but what they would do is they would actually submerge your body in water, and they would run high frequency, an ultrasound at your body, tapping that stone until it shattered so that it became passable. That is the best way for me to explain to you why sound can be used and how it is effective in helping release trauma from the body. Sometimes you've done it on your own. You have these secrets, you have some of this stuff, you have old feelings, and look, if you know anything about kidney stones, they are the size of a grain of sand. You cannot determine whether your emotional wound is big enough to actually be a problem. Every kidney stone, no matter how big it is a problem. Okay? So you may be processing through some of your emotional wounds all alone, refusing help from anybody. Maybe you have gotten some help. Maybe you've sat with a counselor and you've talked some things out and you've gotten some relief, but it's still there. This is how tuning forks can help break up the trauma. You sit in a restful place. You sit with somebody who's trained and who is able to provide this service to you, bringing frequencies towards your body and helping tap that emotional wound until it shatters. Now you can have effective conversation. Now you can actually sit and process through some of the debris from that emotional wound. And sometimes ultimately, it passes all on its own and you don't even have to think about it again. Tuning forks are being used. Tuning forks are very powerful. If you, again, don't understand the process and this is your first video, watch this series, like and subscribe to this channel so that you can stay connected to what I'm sharing about how I'm using tuning forks in my life coaching sessions to bring healing to emotional wounds.